So I've kind of been in and out of the fishing industry since like 2019. Fished tons of tournaments in 2019, 2020. That was pretty much all that I did. I mean, that was what I did full time. So I was kind of in this before COVID, and then during COVID, and now after COVID, and I'm kind of seeing the effects before, mid, and after, and I kind of just want to share that with you guys. One of the things that I did notice, like before COVID, was a lot of bigger companies that you know from the fishing industry. It's kind of like they were easier to get a hold of. They were easier to talk to and to get deals. And when I say deals, like sponsorships, whether that's smaller sponsorships, maybe some little promotional staff deal where you get some kind of discount, get your foot in the door, make some sales, and hopefully work your way up the ladder. It kind of seemed easier, and the company seemed to have a little bit more wiggle room. But one of the things that I noticed right then, especially jumping into the tournament game, because like my thought was when I jump into this tournament thing, I can make money just fishing all the time. And when you go from fishing like wildcat tournaments, which what I mean by wildcat tournaments is just little tournaments that they throw every weekend at your boat launch, and fishing, just super small events, and you do very, very well at it, you notice when you start jumping into these bigger events, you're not going to win near as many. Unless you're like a freaking nature, like Trey McKinney, Jacob Wheeler, Connell, somebody like that, you're just not going to win that many. And you notice pretty quick, even if you're staying in like a cut, like a top 40 or something like that, even doing that, it's very, very hard to make a living doing this stuff. These companies don't have the sponsor dollars to just sponsor everybody. So, not everybody's going to get it. It's kind of like the analogy that I've heard from Gerald Swindle before. You've got a lot of puppies in one bowl, and all these puppies are wanting to eat out of that one bowl. And, kind of like he said, whenever that bowl set down, he's going to do his best to get his.